there's not ever been in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a WWE Raw review. We're in Chicago, and you know the CM Punk chants are gonna come out. So we send out the authority to open up the show, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and of course the CM Punk chants start, but Stephanie McMahon cuts them off really quick. Why do you guys choose to cheer for a quitter? Makes perfect sense. Why is everybody cheering for a guy that gave up on them? And she says, I know why, because it's so easy for all of you to do the same thing. So she cut that off pretty damn quick and easy, and then they're on to address the stolen briefcase. So Dean Ambrose stole the briefcase, and they want it back. So, and nothing better happened to that briefcase. Then we have Paul Heyman coming out, interrupting this, and they don't look too happy about it, but he does apologize, and then he goes to proceed to say that basically he's threatening them with Brock Lesnar, and they don't want to hear any of that. And then you get Seth Rollins out there, and he apologizes for everything. He did it all on his own, acted alone, and he would like to apologize for that. But he's an opportunity. It was an opportunity, and you know Paul Heyman is an opportunist kind of guy. So he figured that they would both respect his decision to try, and he knows pretty much nobody wants to see Cena champ again, and everyone agreed with that one. So Paul Heyman accepts his apology, but he says better not happen again, otherwise you're gonna have to deal with Brock Lesnar next time. So pretty damn good and interesting to see. Now, wouldn't it be awesome to see a Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar? That would be something different. So that definitely would be cool. Definitely a good start out here. And then we have Triple H, when Paul Heyman goes to leave, cuts him off from him, scares the shit out of him, and he says, nice chatting with you tonight. And then really good opening, man. Oh, and then Dean Ambrose pops up on the Tron, and he says basically, you want the briefcase? Come get it. And that's that. Then the authority, they're gonna go get it. And Cena's music hits, he comes out, he goes after Rollins. Rollins slips out through the crowd, and he's back up on top of the ramp with Triple H and the authority doing the "You Can't See Me" to John Cena. Pretty smooth. I like it. So comment down here, guys. What did you think of the start of the show? I thought it was a great opening. Definitely, once you get Paul Heyman out there, we silence the CM Punk critics, or the fucking chants, you know, because that gets annoying. He's not there. So, I mean, are people out there fucking cheering for you? The list can go on and on. Whoever's not there no more, why cheer for him, okay? Then we're backstage, and Triple H plans to keep Rollins safe tonight, so he sends Mercury and some other dude out to get this briefcase. And if they don't get it tonight, later on you'll see that they're going to lose their job. So, pretty good shit. Then we have a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship belt with Cesaro, Miz, and Ziggler. And yes, Mizdow is also down there. Awesome match. The chants are fucking erupting. This was really good work. And all the double freaking moves that Ziggler was nailing, and Cesaro, this was just really, really good shit. I don't really care for that figure 4 that Ziggler locked in. It didn't look so hot. But in the end here, Cesaro goes after and fucking takes out Miz, and then he goes to take out Mizdow, which he does, but he turns around and catches a super kick from Ziggler, and Ziggler capitalizes off of Cesaro's hard work and pins Miz, retaining the belt, furthering the feud with Cesaro and Ziggler, which is A-OK in my book. Really good shit. Comment down here, Hell in a Cell, Cesaro versus Ziggler for the belt. I think so. That will be really good shit. Then we have backstage, the roster. They're not talking to the guys looking for the briefcase. That just basically, oh, no. And if you did catch, you did see Kofi and Big E hanging out. So the New Nation, hey, maybe it'll happen one of these days. Then we have an awesome Bray Wyatt promo video package releasing Luke Harper, setting him free. I don't know exactly if he's just branching him out into just a singles deal. Either way, the fucking video segment was awesome, and Luke Harper had to piece himself back together with pieces of Bray Wyatt. So this is really good shit, and it's allowing Luke Harper to get a little more spotlight because the guy's very talented. So we'll see what happens there, and if they stay together as the Wyatt family. I don't know yet exactly, but really interesting. Backstage, we have Mizdow and Miz come barging into Triple H's office, and Miz is so pissed off. He says, you speak for me. So Mizdow's doing everything in the character of Miz, and then Triple H just starts laughing, chuckling his ass off. He says, that's what you guys are here for. Now, I know the fucking IWC is going to tear this one up when he looks right at Damian Sandow and he tells him, you make me laugh. That's what you're here for. And then he says, and just for that, you're going to have a match tonight with Sheamus. Obviously, it's going to be a squash match. And then he tells Miz, the next time you come barking orders into my office, your straight to DVD career will be right to the unemployment line. And Miz agrees, so never going to do that again. Then we have Rosa Mendez versus Layla. And cut it to you quick. Layla wins. It was all about Tyson Kidd, Natalya, and whatever the hell's going on in that show, Total Divas. I get you're trying to get more people to watch a show, but I have no interest in it, so I will not watch it. And Tyson Kidd was just fucking around with the headphones, something that he does on NXT also. Then we have Ambrose walking around backstage, has a huge bag in the briefcase, and then he comes out to the crowd for Ambrose Live, or Live Ambrose. Fucking just fun shit. Comes out, tosses the big ass table or the big ass bag in, grabs a table, sets up the briefcase in the middle of the ring, proceeds to sell all this merch because he doesn't like the way they're running the merchandise department, and he starts offering out prices at $1. He's like, I'll even sell you the Sheamus shirt for 25 cents. Really good shit. I love the comments on the shirts and the stupid John Cena shirt. He's like, if you're into that. And then he goes on about what's in the briefcase, and well, the two henchmen come down to the ring, and he played it off funny. Anyway, henchmen back off. They're out of there. Then Ambrose comes back and he goes, hell with it. I stole all this stuff anyway, so it's all free. He starts chucking it out in the crowd. Gets the crowd into it. Really good, really awesome participation by the crowd here. And it's really good shit. Then Seth Rollins comes out and, well, the unexpected. Dean Ambrose, I don't want no trouble. Backs on out of the ring, so you can have your briefcase. Really good shit. Slips out into the crowd. Seth Rollins goes to open it, and poof, green shit all over him as Dean Ambrose is out in the crowd. The face that he had, oh, just worth 1,000 words. Awesome shit, awesome, awesome. I liked the whole segment. It was funny. It did what it was meant to do, pissing Seth Rollins off. He got his briefcase back, but hey, that's that. And we move on to Mark Henry versus Bo Dallas. Now this match was set up because of the at the pre-show, Bo Dallas cut Mark Henry off during a video or an interview, and so this sets up this match because he just needs to Bo leave. Well, anyway, Mark Henry just pummeling fucking Bo Dallas, and then he goes for the Henry bomb and misses. Bo capitalizes, hitting the running Bodog for the victory with a clean pin. 1, 2, 3. Awesome shit. Then we come back to Bo Dallas backstage about his victory, but Mark Henry destroys him, kind of healer shovel. Bo Dallas just wanted him to believe. Believe. It's good shit. Come out down here. It sucks for Mark Henry because that's a terrible loss, but it is what it is, and I think Bo Dallas' character is awesome. It's good shit. Then backstage, we've got Gold and Stardust, and they finally obtained the Cosmic Key, and everything else is science fiction, as Gold smashes up some of the shit. So does Stardust. And then, but the belts are science fact. Where do we go from here? But it's fun. It's good. It's awesome. This is the way I look at it. Then we have Brie Bella. She ends up coming out, and Nikki comes out to announce she's going to have a handicap match. She just rehashes everything she's already said. So it's getting a little repetitive and pretty damn boring and stale in my book, but it does get over Daniel Bryan while he's absent. So you get the yes chance, and that's good. And anyway, the handicap match she announces is Cameron and Eva Marie against Brie Bella. Well, this turns into basically Brie Bella's getting her ass beat in the beginning, but She does push Cameron into Eva Marie to keep her out of the ring, and then gets a quick roll-up, pick up the victory. She does the yes chants, which makes the crowd erupt. But prior to this, the crowd was chanting JBL and Jerry Lawler, then Michael Cole. That means the crowd was getting a little bored. But finally they did erupt with the yes chants. It was a good feel moment. There you go. Pissing Nikki off to further that feud with her sister. How does it really end? Will there ever be a winner or loser? Who knows? Comment down here. Then on to Slater Gator. This was just so much going on. Slater Gator, and now they have a Gator mascot, which is Hornswoggle. And they have a match against Los Matadores, and you know, they have the bull, El Torito. So, and on commentary you have Adam Rose and the Rosebuds and the Bunny Mania. They're putting over this Bunny Mania deal, and well, anyway, it turns into just the bull and the Gator being distracting, and this allows Slater to pick up the victory over one of the Matadors. And good moment. Titus O'Neil, he's friends there with Jesse Jackson. That was pretty cool. You know, he's in the crowd participating. Then you get the Gator back in there with the bull after Titus O'Neil chucks the bull in there. Poor little guy. And we get a mini Gator roll out of Hornswoggle. The most work he's done in a very long time. And it must be nice to get a paycheck for doing hardly nothing. So, but it ended up being where Adam Rose comes on up, the Bunny goes up, hits a Bunny splash, and that's that. I can't wait for Sami Zayn to come out of the Bunny costume. If they do that, just get him on the Raw roster. It's good with me. Then we have Rusev and Lana come down. They play innocent, act like that they were the victim here. Big Show comes out laughing, replays what the facts are, and then he says that it pisses off Rusev so much that he actually speaks English and says he'll break every bone in his body. And he cut a, you know, decent little deal here on Big Show. And then he went back to Russian, and then he cuts him off. He says, we don't speak Russian. He goes, you know what? I'm going to pull a Big Lebowski here, and I'm going to come down there and knock down a White Russian. Awesome quote. Good job for you, Big Show. Comes down. Rusev retreats. He comes into the ring, and then Rusev tries to get back in. Can't. Rips the flag down. This really infuriates him, but Big Show just chucks him back out of the ring when he does dive in. So that's that. Building up this this feud pretty good. It'll be a good one at Hell in a Cell if that's the way they go, and clearly that's the way it's going to go. Then we have Cena backstage doing an interview with Renee Young, and he actually putting over Dean Ambrose, which is cool, and but his main focus is Seth Rollins after this is all said and done. Dean Ambrose is just hanging out in the background, putting on some tape, just acting all surprised. Oh, what? He's like, John's like, do you have anything you want to add? He goes, oh, no. Well, now that you say anyway, Dean Ambrose is just a fucking dynamite character. It just jumps off the screen. He is the guy, man. Comment down here your thoughts on Dean Ambrose. I want all of you guys to talk about Dean Ambrose. Comment down here. Maybe we'll do a whole video, because eventually down the line, when you just saw here, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, they're gonna fucking click, and they're gonna have a match down the road. So it'll be really cool to see when that does happen, and hopefully Dean Ambrose does not get the effect of what's happened to so many others after a match with John Cena, such as Ryback, such as Bray Wyatt. But then again, Bray Wyatt can bounce back, and we'll see where that goes. And awesome. Just a few words out of Dean Ambrose, and it resonates, guys. It's good shit. Comment down here about it, man. Seriously, let's talk about it. Then we have AJ Lee versus Alicia Fox with Paige ringside. And the CM Punk chants, of course, we're in Chicago, erupt again. And, well, AJ Lee on top turnbuckle dives outside of the ring on top of both Divas, and gets back into the ring. But then Paige comes in for the distraction, and this allows Alicia Fox to hit the scissor kick. Fucking picks up the victory here, and that's that. And then Paige comes back in, and they both go to destroy AJ Lee. Paige picks up the Divas belt, holds it high again, so maybe down the road here we rehash the feud continuing on, which is okay with me, it's fine. Then we have Sheamus versus Mizdow, and Miz is on commentary, and this match did not last long, as expected. Mizdow, Damien Sandow's outside of the ring, down. Miz comes over to offer some help. Sheamus comes out, does not like this. Miz goes to walk away, and he throws Mizdow into the back of Miz, chucking him back inside the ring. Mizdow and delivers the brogue kick victory. Done. Mizdow, I hope he does come back up the ranks soon, because he's doing a killer job with the shit he's been given. And comment down here, Damien Sandow killing it with little to nothing. Hell yeah, he is. Then we have Hulk Hogan out for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and all the real superstars are the cancer survivors and the people fighting the fucking fight of breast cancers. So that sucks for breast cancer and all, but the awareness is there. Directs you to www.shop.com and buy their t-shirts. You can also go to sonsofwrestling.com to get some cool ass t-shirts. I may put out some pink ones, and I just won't even put any profit on there. So then we have the main event, Kane and Orton against John Cena, Dean Ambrose, and prior to this, they're backstage pissed off about Seth Rollins, the usual, and they don't want to do this deal because it's always Seth Rollins fucking them up. But Stephanie McMahon cuts them off and says, you're going to do your job, and you guys, from what I hear, you're going soft, Orton. You're losing a killer instinct, Kane. Kane fucking reads through it, says, that's what they're saying, or is it what you're saying? Anyway, rallies them up, ready for this match, and when they do come out, they go after Cena, killing them. Just, they do an awesome job tag teaming up. Eventually, we finally get the hot tag to Dean Ambrose. He clears house, takes everyone out, comes in, nails Dirty D's to Randy Orton. Look like we get the victory. Seth Rollins in with a DQ, jumping on top of Dean Ambrose with clubs to the head. But it gets a little worse here. Dean Ambrose gets him off, but Orton comes in, hits the RKO, and then both guys. What I did like though, the main part here, when they're going after fucking Seth Rollins, John Cena and Dean Ambrose back and forth, and then Dean Ambrose just takes John Cena, throws him outside of the goddamn ring, and he's ready to go after Seth Rollins, and he catches an RKO. God damn it. And then outside of the ring, Kane clops down fucking Cena again. So they come in, they all hit their finishers on Ambrose and the curb stomp to the briefcase, which Seth Rollins now has again. And then they bring in John Cena and do the same. And that finishes off Raw with Seth Rollins holding his briefcase held high, even green smears all over his face still because of the explosion when he got his case back, which was good. And you actually, because when they did nail it, when they nailed the curb stomp to the briefcase to John Cena, the crowd erupted with "Thank you, Rollins," because people are just getting sick of John Cena being shoved down your throat. But hey, it's a good guy because he did put over Dean Ambrose really well, and he did the same thing during this match. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Cena's gonna be there for a while anyway. So either way, I just want to see Dean Ambrose kick his ass. That would be awesome. Put him in a fucking match somewhere down the road. Oh, it'll be good. And winner gets Seth Rollins. How about we do that? That should be... It'll end up being Cena winning, but whatever. Dean Ambrose is not going to lose any steam, and that's that, guys. I thought it was a decent Raw, man. The beginning was good. The ending was really good. Dean Ambrose's antics, his live deal, that was awesome. So, support pro wrestling. Follow me on Twitter at Rob Kimball Brand. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool ass t-shirts and hoodies and all that good shit. Support my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Comment below. Hit the thumbs up. All that good shit. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for main event. Should be okay. They've got a good match booked already. So we'll see how it works out. Until then, peace.